Yo, 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 guys, it's me, Bash. Sunfire Castle. I, uh, I take a long time to make these videos. It's not one of my favorite events, but this is State 1 versus State 7. This is big, man. Last time State 1 went against State 7, we lost. They are one of the strongest servers, even after all the time and the players quitting. So we're going to share the battle between both states, and I'm going to show what Evil is doing at 70S. Remember, strongest in the middle. That's rule of thumb. Currently, we have Han. He's the strongest in Evil currently. And remember the heal in batches. Everyone knows these simple rules. Gonna shout out to my buddy Han. So proud of him. Communication is key. You're gonna see a lot of times I'm talking in the chat here, right? So you have to talk a lot. If you have a secondary form of communication, we use Discord a lot. R4s, R5s, you guys, even if you're not the strongest, you can control who's in the middle. Since we're way down the line compared to some states, we are T11s and then Fire Crystal 5, 6, 7, and 8. Some people don't have Fire Crystal 8 yet. No one Evil has Fire Crystal 8, but next Safer State, I'm sure we will. The troops are critical in big rallies. Opponent is using the double rally technique you can see here. So we got Nostralion and Yin Yang, both formidable opponents. Both are probably stronger than Han directly, but if you look here, looking at it, our troops, like we'll break down some attacks. The reason why we win, our troops are much stronger. And that has like, we're probably like 90 days older. Closer to the rallies, the harder to reinforce. You can see me, I'm putting up some notes. This is communication, back to communication. Use the banners, 40 seconds between Yin Yang and Nos. So we got to reinforce properly. And the same people that are in there are going to send the reinforcement. Melody is holding it down on S7. She pushed really hard on the state per state. I mean, he did. Sorry. Melody seems like a female name. So maybe Melody might come attacking me later on. Me shouting that out. But yeah, guys, lots of strong opponents here. I can't solo. Most of the people are reinforced, so you can't even solo these people out. Big key for Sunfire Castle. People inside, make sure you have reinforcements. So we're going to break down some attacks real shortly here. This is a very long video. I think I trim it down to like 55 minutes. You know, it's proven to be a long video editing session and then the recording multiple times. So when sending reinforcement, guys, here's a trick. Everyone normally just goes like right now, someone would send it. Don't send your strongest heroes, because especially those in the middle, you're gonna leave yourself viable for attacks. So you don't even have to send heroes. You can just send troops, and send the troops that are getting injured. So typically you want to send more infantry. Good victory / defense for Evil. She's using, I mean, he or she is using the Mia strategy. Kind of interesting. And they were heavy infantry, 600k versus our 512. Han's hero providing greater stats. That's kind of really known because, well, he's using the Gen 5 heroes, and Mia's still a Gen 3. Still didn't get a clear answer from S7 why they're using Mia. We call her a missing action because like 50% of the time she's not even there. It gets frustrating. But you'll see Nos is also using Mia, but we get our reinforcements in there quick enough. Udine, really, Fen, what the heck? It's state for state, guys. I could just say if your state is holding it and you're in good relationships, like me, Evil and Fen are really good. It doesn't make sense to, how would I say this, to attack your own state. Because now we're healing, and she's healing, or he's healing, unnecessary. So Right away here, we got NOS coming up right here. Speed up to report, and that's what I did. You can see how quick the screen's going. You're going to see that a lot because there's a lot of healing going on, as you can see, a lot of conversation, and I want to get to the point things. The point. So another good defense by us. Uh, S7 rolling with lethality rally bonus. Um, Nos, I believe, on that first attack because he is extremely strong. I don't think he had his best gear on Mia, so you'll see that he'll equip it on the next one, and his stats will actually be better than Han. So S7 is making some changes. That was Uni and S7DS that attacked us to start off with. So kind of like State 1 versus State 7 originally, we weren't unified. We had people in Fen, people in WHW, and then Evil. And then once we came together, we were too late. But we working together in one clan kind of helped us push through. So I still think the best strategy, guys, is do one clan and all your whales and fighters are the most active. Go into that clan and fight it out. If you run out of troops or if you're too injured, hop out of the clan, move to another. It'd be really cool. So you see Nostralion just switched to 7DS. So, but it'd be really cool if the bear trap cooldown didn't really get affected by state for state battle. Just during the speed ups here, guys, really helps a lot for me. Subscribe, like the video. I'm trying to push these. I'm trying to go live. I got my basement is being set up for multiple things now. Gaming desk on the way, gaming laptop. Another thing, guys, I don't think they realize this, but if they would have focused on turrets in the middle, our healing time, man, it takes a lot. So I believe 7DS and State 7 was strong enough to hold like 3 turrets, but they didn't. So incoming proper double rally, I just circled it because you could see they popped up like one after another. And it's very difficult to defend against. When you get a double rally that's 2 seconds or 3 seconds apart, you're going to see people make mistakes, reinforcements, and I'll show you guys what I do if my reinforcements aren't in time. So look at this, they're 3 seconds apart. They're in the same distance as well. They're both right next to it. They're close. So their march is going to be like still 3 seconds apart. Very hard, very hard. But it's all about the long game, the battle. So make sure it's hard for them. Like some people pull their troops back, but if like State 1 is much more active than State 7, so we know we got more troops. So we want them healing as much as possible. You see me, I'm tempted, Bashbrother 1. It's already been like 2 hours, hour and a half at this point of being up and attacking. So I'm starting to like, scout, see all these attack targets, you get points. So state for state, I'm gonna go at it. I'm gonna start PvPing because remember my strongest heroes are actually at home. We sent our Jessies and secondary heroes. So you can see me attacking, and good defense by WhiteOut for especially I believe Bus was coming there. So relocating is good, especially when you're needed in rallies and needed to help. So guys, shielding and relocating is a good form of PvP strategy, especially if someone stronger than you is attacking. So Major Mo, I see Bashbrother coming in here, so this is a smart move on us. I'm going to recall. Bashbrother is going to really hurt me. I'll lose 60k troops, so no, I'm coming back. And you could see, I believe it was Love that was also attacking. So maybe it was Spiral. I see it came from up top there, but that was good. Good. Pay attention during these PvP battles. That was a really good moment for us to return, and you can see someone come on is doing a rally on WhiteOut, and that's a way that we scout. I call it rally scouting. I'm not sure if people can see, but you can see the reinforcements, and I'll mention it a little bit later on here, guys. So Major Mo is back. I'm not back, but Bashbrother is sending away his reinforcements. So here I go. I am going to attack and force him to relocate. So you think about a relocation, uh, that's a win for me. Using relocates is gems, especially, I hate to say it, a weaker target. He probably doesn't have as many gems saved up or doesn't have as many relocations, but it's a good choice. There's our first loss. Han losing to Nostralion, a perfect executed double rally. You see Yin Yang took weakened us quite a bit, so lightly and injured. There's no troops left in there. Uh, so then we're going to do, and I'm wrong on this one, Han's got her, so Han's going to do another rally here, so we're going to join in, same people. And we're hoping to push them on the first one. Remember, proper heroes for rally, so you can see I am going to send support heroes. I'm waiting 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to send Jesse back. So I want Jesse for the lethality attack. So once it's ready, I'm healing because I got quite a bit in hospital right now. It was a good attack. I probably only had like 40,000 remaining. So right here, we got Jesse. Remember to save your formations. I'm going to switch out so I can send more troops. A blue hero, doesn't matter. Those 2-second heroes don't matter. So save your lineup. So this is easier in the future. So that formation 1 is saved. That is my Sunfire Castle attack lineup. Easy enough to remember. I changed my lineups multiple times for different things. Bear Trap is one that I like using to send proper heroes to rallies to boost lethality. And we're going to just do the loss breakdown. Nos, I still, like the big difference for the Lancer stats is he's using a Gen 3 hero. But, he won. They got Hector. Hector, just kind of different things could trigger RNG in the battle. But it worked out. Our butts got kicked on that rally. So working on it, and we'll re-rally them 3 minutes time on here. As you look at it, we got a T9 in there. That's unacceptable. We do not want that. We got to tell her to leave. She joined later. Communication is key. People have to understand what we're doing. We need T11s, and then I call them 10.5, 10.6, 10.7, 10.8. So T10s. It has to be this late in the game. Everyone has T10s. Deluxe started later on. I'm a big fan of her, guys. She did push. Just pay attention to your role in your clan. Best way I could say it. She could be support on turrets, and then even go PvP. Just because you're like level 30, you can go attack other players. Have at it, fun, reinforce. Your T9s are still gonna hurt someone if we get attacked. You can see I'm looking because there's another person in there. I'm pretty mad that he's in that rally, more T9s. And I get a little savage here, guys, so I kick him. No longer have to worry about the rally. Han was busy. Timer, sorry, man. Uh, it's all about paying attention. So that person had joined Evil as leveling up T9. They're a newer player, but it I care about communication. Communication is key. So when you're doing stuff like that, I have no patience. All these people have, they've played a year now. We're like 380 days, and to have someone come in and it's hard work. I was up at 4 a.m. for this Sunfire Castle, and you don't want to make me grumpy. So yeah, just remember, I'm going to speed it up here to the attack. But if you join evil and you don't pay attention to the bear trap rallies, and you don't pay attention to Sunfire Castle rallies, it makes me mad. So, cheers to everyone. Remember, this is kind of speed healing. You see everything that's going on. We are controlling, I believe, 3 turrets. So they are getting hit quite often when they get in there. It was a very, hard battle for State 7. And man, they're my favorite state to battle, but we lost. So rally attacker defeat. We lost. Good on them. Solar rally loss. We need to go to a double rally method. We're kind of hopeful because our troops. You can see I'm checking the charms. Curious on what Hans even got. Haven't seen it, and I'm curious of what Nostralion did too. But you can see Lancer is higher up now. So Lancer being higher up is quite evident. I believe Nostralion had his gear on the wrong hero, and he realized it a little bit later. Unless he did push-ups mid-game, but I don't believe that. I know that he was always strong heroes. So it's going to come down to it. I got 140,000 people, and speed ups are going to be needed if we're going to continue this battle. So Shock gives me a hard time about this because I hate using speed ups. I basically I'm cheap. So double rally initiated. As you can see, we have to have not much time between them. Fish and Han are our rally leaders. So figure out your rally leaders and then figure out the people that are joining the rallies. And then attacking Jesse's probably the easiest hero for everyone to send as the first hero. Then it doesn't matter. Especially even defending. If someone's got to pull out or they get relocated, you got to nether Jesse up. Later on, I'll show you the Patrick effect. He helped out a lot. But here's some speed healing. There's so much of it. This is why Sunfire Castle actually isn't my favorite. We spend a lot of time just in the healing process, and you don't even know what's going on. So if I would have got rallied or attacked during that time, I would have to shield or jump away. So finally caved. I'm using my speed ups just for you, Shock. God, that made me mad. But yeah, it's nice that I'm trying to save these speed ups for later on, maybe some server wars. Fire Castle is now almost a year old for State 1. So here we go. A little bit of chit chat going on. Kicking people from turrets because people aren't filling the rallies. It's crazy. People just want the points. They stay in turrets. And it's like, we need to fill a rally. We couldn't even fill Fish's first rally. Very upsetting at that point. But I believe we win this double rally. Nostralion is a beast, man. He was the strongest of the game. He kind of got let down or upset with the developers. So we'll hop in here, and you can see I'm starting to get tempted. But one of the things I do look at, guys, and you see me, checking. I'm not checking power. I'm checking the photo of people, and I'll explain a little bit later on. So here it is, 20,000. We are Garrison. We won on this one. And, it was actually a really good win on us. So now send reinforcements ASAP. I believe, I screwed up here. I should be sending mainly marksmen. And you can see 12,000 marksmen and 7,400. So, I should send mainly infantry. But whatever gets injured is what you should be sending. That is the key. We'll break down a couple of things that's noticeable. One thing is I always talked about reinforcement and garrisoning properly. You see all these defensive victories. These are late 7DS reinforcements. Obviously, they're not trying to solo. It's extremely hard to time when you double rally. That's why even like a solo rally, if you can do it, you actually might do like more impact on a double rally because everyone's trying to time it and you can actually injure them more. So I had a little game glitch actually go on during Sunfire Castle. If that ever happens to you guys, just close the game, come back in, do it as quick as possible. You know what I mean? So I'll fast forward to another double rally and just continue this battle between 7DS and Evil. So you can see they got a timed Yin Yang and Nostralion have another perfectly timed double rally. So the battle continues. It's all about, who can heal the fastest, and there's other ways we can battle this out. So I'll take this time for a scouting reinforcement tactic. So I call this it's called a rally scout is the best way. So real quick here, I talked about this earlier. You can see, look, when you scout people, you can see their reinforcements. So by that, what I mean is you can check down below how many people it says 4, 3, 2 if it's one, they're solo, right? Uh, Very evident. Another good double rally from them. We lose out. We actually got our butts kicked on the second one. Nostralion took on some losses. Um, yeah, no infantry was remaining. 600k against 150. We stood no chance on that second attack. So naturally, I'm just checking over what would have happened. They had some Lens, a Jesse in there to help with damage. Hector and Hector, I'm guessing it would be, or Molly possibly even could have went on there. If she triggered, then we were stunned. So yeah, just checking more about it, and yeah, it's definitely. I'm real curious to see like Han's defense, his infantry defense, is way up there, and now it's time for us to return the favor with a double rally of our own. This is the proper way to fight the Sunfire castles. I've seen triple rallies, even solo rallies. You know, if you can do it, it's awesome, and then you can focus on turrets. But as stated before, people make mistakes for garrisons, so you can actually inflict more damage sometimes on a double rally. Fast forwarding, just checking over the scores. There's many things I'm doing. I'm always checking over, seeing who's busy, who's reinforcing who. There's multiple things you can do. Checking power, see if people are healing. John Rambo, he attacked a lot of evil right before this. So John Rambo, I'll get you one day. So I'm gonna check his. He's got 2 reinforcements right now. I'm like, you know what? I feel brave enough. I got enough troops, and you'll see me do some attacks here shortly. I believe I do attack him right away here. Yes, I'm gonna go for it. So this is why you keep your strongest, and I'm gonna hit him and see if I can, fill his hospital. I fail at this, and John, I will get you. It's a promise. One day I'm gonna get you. So I'm losing, 10%. Remember, I'm losing these troops forever, injuring not only his troop but whoever's reinforcements. So I'm wondering at that point if his reinforcements are damaged enough. I could check it over, but I'm feeling pretty brave. So I'm gonna once again attack him again. Defensive victory. This is in the middle, so there's multiple battles happening, but this is something I'll do during the Sunfire Castle, is attack. You see more reinforcements going. I saw that as a weakness, so people seeing he's getting attacked. I'm trying to get there before the reinforcements show up, and before because he's sending troops to the middle for the rallies. He's one of their main guys. I couldn't do it. One more attack maybe would have did it. He had survivor 662, but his lightly injured automatically heal. So in the gist of everything, I'm curious to set up a rally, see if anyone would join me. But many people at this point don't want to lose their troops because we still got a long battle ahead of us. I think we only got like an hour of, not even, probably 20 minutes or 30 minutes of being in the middle. But John, State 1 versus State 7 last time, I couldn't get you. This time I couldn't get you. The third time around, I'm coming for you. So he gets a bunch of reinforcements, so I'll just fast forward it again here. Checking over why I lost, seeing how many troops remain. There's multiple things I could see. You could see he didn't have many infantry remaining, so I know it's hard for him to continue the battle in the middle. And that's a key player that is now I'm not saying useless for 7DS, but his troops. So once again, guys, like the video if you can as I fast forward this to the next part. This one took a lot, and I know a lot of people want to see how we do state versus state. State 7 gives us the best battle. They don't shield. They want to fight. Some guys shield. Like, shielding is not a point of weakness. It's sometimes smart, but these guys will bring the fight right to evil. More fast forwarding. I didn't want to delete too much. I wanted to show you guys everything that goes on. So the best way is doing some quick fast forwarding. You guys understand what's going on. So here it comes again. My injuries are already climbing up. Sunfire Castle should just be called Hospital Castle. So different tactics and reinforcements. Once again here, guys, I'm just going to send more infantry because we keep losing a lot of infantry. Send that in because everyone kind of sends like equal reinforcements and not enough infantry get in there. So I'm going to try and go heavy infantry. That way, if some get attacked on the first go around, mine hopefully are still in there and it evens out. So more fast forwarding, as you can see. And they keep coming. Props to SvS. I got a Bashbrother one tip right here. I've been mentioning it all video long. So one thing I do is I check the pictures to see who's in rallies. So Kazakaj right here. His picture is very normal. I got him tagged. I know he's part of a rally. We need to limit these double rallies, and I want to make this easier on us. So I know he's in Nostralion's rally right now. So now it's a timing thing. See, all these people going to him, you can follow them around and see who's joining Nos's rallies. Kazakaj is an easy target off to the side there. So we got 4 minutes before the rally goes, and I'll show you guys what I do. Some people might not agree with this, but this is state versus state. We've been playing for over a year. This is a PvP game, so I understand people get upset when they get attacked during Sunfire Castle, but this isn't your own state. You're trying to win. That's the ultimate goal. So anyone that's upset that Evil plays this way, or if any clans play this way, this is what the game's about. So if you don't like PvP, shield, you get free 8-hour shields, guys. It's that easy. So we got to perform a rally scout. That's what I'm talking about. So we can see that Kazakaj has no reinforcements there. He's solo. And it's time for me to execute this properly. Time to strike. And you can see it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to happen here. So as soon as I see Nos's rally starts marching, I can knock him. So if I send him flying, he's going to get kicked out from the rally. So now's the time where I can act. So find a couple people part of the rallies and you can make their rallies weaker. It's a great strategy, guys. Some of you guys might not agree, but I fast forward there because I saw some reinforcements happening. So here's the damages. That's a great victory on our side of things. And I'll show you the results and what happens 30 seconds, 15 seconds when we go to the report here. So anyone use this when people call you cheap or say you're not playing fairly. It's a PvP game. It's a phone game, guys. So you can see his rally troops were only 1 million. It was super close. Not enough time to go harder. You know, I know I'm seeing we're taking losses. We have to limit something here. Like our top guys are having issues staying healed. It's time for some of us, our bigger players, to act, and I got to take it. I got to take the fight to them. I don't think State 7 knew how. I'm not saying desperate, but we were really, you know, I have a lot of speed up save, but it takes a lot to heal, and we're a very active clan. I kick people that are inactive. It's really important for us to have activity over power. So share it with everyone. Kazakaj, props to you, man. But unfortunately, if you're going to join rallies, make sure you're reinforced. You're exposed, especially that far away from everyone. It's unfortunate. But yeah, guys, if you're fighting for the middle, make sure you got reinforcements or you're strong enough with your main formation at home. Like Melody, I can't attack solo. Nostralion, I can't attack solo. Bashbrother, Yin Yang. Those people are strong enough where they probably don't even need reinforcements. But Fire Crystal 3, Fire Crystal 4, you guys, you still are your points for us. So you guys got to understand you're on the table. So double rally time to knock Nostralion out. Zera, once again, I think that was T7s or T8s in the rally. Hand kicks them, but guys, just pay attention to what's going. Don't just join people's rallies. Obviously, Zera has no idea how it works. Look at how close this battle is. 54 minutes versus 35. Photo ID checking. This is what I call it. So I'm figuring out all these people. I can see where they are. Asti, I know, has no reinforcements at this point. It's useful to know who, especially the top heroes, because you could be knocking someone's top hero. High Society, I haven't checked out. High Society's got 3 reinforcements. Kind of too hard to attack. You'd have to do a full rally with, 5 other clan members. So just finding people. Math Else, double reinforcement. Uni's doing a good job with reinforcements. Remember, guys, just ask for reinforcements. Not that hard. So I believe we find some. No reinforcements over here, so we'll tag them. It's easy. Tag, and maybe someone else from Evil might take care of it. Just simple PvP tactics of what we do at the Sunfire Castle, guys. If you got questions, if you're confused, reach out to me on Discord. I can explain it a bit better. I might do some shorts on the Rally Scout. Some people don't know this. It's pretty simple, but it's really, so you see Jigger is going to get reinforcements here, especially when people start rallies on them. Gets triggered, but if you do it quick enough and people don't realize that they're getting attacked, then you can surprise them knowing that, hey, I know you have no reinforcements. So Scout Blocker doesn't save you at all in this point. So Jigger, smart enough, put a shield up. That's a great tactic. I believe Bus already hit him. So here we go. Sunfire Castle. They pulled the troops. 70S pulled the troops. At this point, we kind of knew, because we had a double rally, we kind of knew that they need to heal. They can't keep up. We were a very similar situation. So at that point, when I knew that we had advantage, this is the Patrick effect though, because like now I'm waiting. Fish was in, so now I'm going to send Patrick in there because I want to be one of the players in there. So I'm going to send my troops right away. Jesse's on the way back, and Patrick changes the game for sure, because Patrick provides you health bonus, guys. He's a defender. We were just keeping Jesse in there because it was a good battle, and basically Jesse was working for us, especially for damage. But if you can get Patrick in there, it'll help out quite a bit. And you'll see the clan chat. It is sped up, but everyone's going to say start sending Patrick once we're in the Sunfire Castle. So use Jesse on attack, use Patrick on defense. If anyone has video of Philly, because my clan doesn't want to do 4 Phillies, I would love 4 Phillies. The healing would be really interesting. Yeah, let me know. So we got another double rally coming at us. So obviously they didn't want to have too much damage occur. They know that we're about to hit, so we gain 2 seconds. Instead of them healing as much, now they can come back and kick us out in 5 minutes. It's not a poor tactic by any means, but we'll fast forward to the results. And I'm not saying this was the end of the battle for the Sunfire Castle, but when that happened, we knew they don't want to take injuries, and it's starting to pile up on them. We're probably 2 hours, 3 hours battling already, PvP for the whole time. 12-hour process of the Sunfire State versus State Castle. So we'll speed this up for the results. And I call it the Patrick effect because it kind of changed the way, Evil's been pretty good at it, but Evil is great at it. It's choppy because I got this sped up super fast, guys. So I'm just checking out. See, Asti has no reinforcements. So just small things you can do when you're waiting for this time is figure out who's your next target. So Asti We'll mark Asti. I believe I mark him or her here. Girl photo. Asti was kind of funny because she was talking in state chat, saying, rising everyone up, saying, State 7 is going to win. I felt pretty confident in that point that we were going to win this battle. But yeah, there we go. Here's the marker finally. I'm figuring out, I don't want to use any markers from something else. No reins. And just marking so people kind of know targets that we can attack. A lot of stuff happening. So hold on, guys. We're going to move to PvP right after these Sunfire battles. The PvP battles, I'll show you guys some attacks I do. Am I attacking Fire Crystal 6, 7, 8? No, because I want to keep my troops for the battle. If you're going to go solo and lose all your troops, you can do it afterwards. Keep your troops for your Sunfire Castle battle. Make sure that is locked down before you lose everything. People are wanting me to rally Asti. No, I know I can solo. I just got to catch Asti with her troops out. So, a little bit choppy at this point. Said I have it sped up so we can just see results. I don't think you guys really care to wait 5 minutes to see stuff. We're going to see the results of everyone in here. So, happen shortly here, guys. We are, 10 minutes. I feel so happy that I'm almost done this for you guys. It's a lot. It's been a lot. So checking out Bang. Gonna say hey to Bang. He stopped spending or stopped pushing anymore in the game. He's waiting for something from devs. I feel the same way. Shout out to you, man. Really strong player. But there's so much going on, guys, with the healing and the conversations. This is what's required. We're talking Buzz is going to take a turret. Kazakage is back there. I think someone else might hit him. Maybe Bus hits him again. So as stated, we are waiting on the double rally, but you know me, guys. I'm trying to get some people to PvP. I'm targeting these people with these banners. I'm basically trying to get some players to, um, buck up and do some PvP. But here's how you do it. Just verify the no reinforcements once again, guys. So verify no reinforcements. That's the easiest way, and then you can mark them and attack them if you want to attack them. So it's up to you guys. Fire Crystal 5 versus Fire Crystal 6. I don't know how many troops because Scout Block is on. We won both. So let's break down that quick. And as I stated earlier, the Patrick effect. So now we're going to send reinforcements in. So Garrison, I was kind of confused at that point because I was like, hey, why are we still in there? That was a big hit to 70S, but Patrick heals the troops, so they hung in there. Is a big deal, especially Nos 362. Yin Yang couldn't do it. They're having a hard time filling full rallies, 110, 100. Difficult, but guys, send Patrick is what I'm saying. Everyone's like, oh crap, this is what's going on. So now, at this point, I wouldn't say it was considered a victory. It's a little bit of luck because they sent back, and we had Jesse in there, and I forced to put Patrick in there before anyone else. So I am still really big on Patrick defending, Jesse attacking. The new heroes, there is one Generation 6 hero that I will recommend as a rally joiner, especially for the middle. Just once again talking, people are looking for me to start attacking people because hit them, now that they're weak, we got to hit them hard, guys. So it's about getting to the PvP fights, and it's time to send them to the bus stop. Alliance, I'm sharing. No reins. and bus will get tempted. I miss it because I'm checking continuously all over. Uh, they said you got to know what's going on. I missed any garrison attempts. Normally, I like to play an offensive defense setup. So there's the bus, big 322. Send him flying. That's a big W. I'm sure Bus is happy with that. Uh, yeah, right on. I love PvP, man. That's what's going to keep Bus coming back a month from now for the next Safer State. It's fun, man. We've been playing a year. We decided to be a unified state and finally get some PvPs. Awesome. So going offensive, follow red lines for easy targets. So this guy is 3 minutes away. So check this out. I'm not going to hop there. These people have been burned, but you can share this with allies. So we got a group chat. And I'm going to put this to Fen, WHW. Anyone that wants some kills, that'd be an easy target because their main heroes are marching 3 minutes away. So they either got a port or shield. They can't shield when the rally's going. So that's how things would work. Guys, use your state. Use your allies. As I say allies, I mean WHW for state one. I mean Fen. I mean, Thigh, man, we're talking about Bug, we're talking about Groot, we're talking about Maz Tie we're talking about Bus Driver. Bus Driver is WHW. He's with Evil right now. He's still hanging out here. But we are represented all around, and you guys should do the same thing. There's no reason why you guys shouldn't uh, be unified as a state, especially now that, like, Sunfire Castle is every 2 weeks, but just dedicate your unified state for a monthly battle. It's way easier. Speeding up to a bunch of PvP stuff, guys. It's all I can recommend is just being unified, and you'll have more victories. You can defend each other better. People jumping from clan to clan to help, especially when you're getting attacked. Posted in original chat. So use group chats to your advantage. They added them. Why not, right? So we'll hop onto the PvP right away here. With everything coming to an end here, the Sunfire battle at this point has kind of been determined. 70S, I believe, tries making a last push, but ultimately it comes down to activity. S1 has far more players than S7, and I'd like to just remind everyone Discord, YouTube, any channels, Facebook, please give the developers and the moderators, everyone, a hard time talking about getting a server wars online or server migration. I think we're at that point. We're at 1 year. You know, the new states don't even need it, but at least give an update. Tell us what's about to happen because we have people even quitting from this state for state battle. There was this is the last state for some people in state one because they've been playing for a year and nothing's been going on. And I know some players from state seven. I was told afterwards we're quitting. So unfortunate that this is the way it is. You can't just keep releasing new heroes. But let's jump to this PvP. Let's call this hunting time. You're gonna see me checking um, basically to see if there's any reinforcements. So find a target. Rigby's got some reinforcements. That's a poor target. So we're gonna keep looking, see if I can find anyone. And for points, guys, it's got to say that red attack target. So speeding up. Still looking there. Target acquired. Found someone with no reinforcements here, guys. So I'm gonna make sure I time this properly and yeah, get some kills, get some points. Unfortunately, Alvin, no reinforcements, no shield. You gotta be smart here. So Alvin too close. Could move a bit further away or ask for reinforcements. That's all I can recommend to these people. But yeah, we're all not only for the Sunfire battle happening. There's the state versus state, and you get shards, you get hero shards the more you compete. So everyone is looking to compete. Winner, real quick look over. So I ported him. 8K versus 174K dead. Yeah. So, you know, remember after the Sunfire battle to be smart and to shield or port away, but there's going to be many people still looking for kill points. After Sunfire battle, it's better to go back to your hive, shield, or at least be by your alliance members. That's the main tips I got, guys. You could also, if you're in there, you could send more of your troops out. So, if I attack you, you're only getting 50 or 70K wounded or a couple dead. If your hospital's full like he is, that's unfortunate. If you send all your troops out to everyone, then you're not going to have that issue, especially if they're already wounded or dead. So it's easy to send 6 marches to people or 5 marches to people. So we're going to keep looking around and we're hunting because people are still attacking and we want to lock down this W. Asti, I believe, is still not rain, but we'll check some other people. 7DS. 2 reinforcements. It's not bad target, but we're going to try and find, use all my troops to its best abilities. We got another 7DS Shocks over here. Check him out. It's kind of far away. Probably no rains. He's got 1 rain. So just hopefully you guys kind of understand what I'm going on about the rally scouts there. Found another one. There's no rains there. So that's an easy target if we choose. And he's, to attack him quite far away, you either got to use speed ups or I call this the port attack. So port in, because if you think about it, you can get advanced teleports much easy than getting the speed ups to attack someone, plus the gems that it costs to attack someone. So yeah, you got to make sure that you use the ports appropriately. This guy, he ported properly, but somehow it was just slightly too late. It's crazy. I don't know what happened there. He did port, but he ported right next to me, and my attack had just triggered him. Didn't burn. I'd have to look back if that was a loss. That probably most likely was a loss, and that's why he couldn't go. So I found another one. Ting, ting. So this is all for personal points, guys. You remember this? Like, yeah, it's gonna hurt them for Sunfire Castle, but yeah, you might as well. I'm speeding it all up, kind of showing some more. But you see how much I'm just looking around, and I'm looking at the lines, the white and red, see who's active. And then when you see someone who's not active, it's fairly easy to, uh, right here, Navid 4434, found him all the way over here. I'm gonna try him again. So port in too slow because when I go to attack him, but that's one easy way, guys. Remember, use the lines. You can find people better that way, right? And this time he got the W on there, so basically wasting 2 ports for myself. But I'm a PvP guy. I didn't port back right away, so I'm still all the way over there. But it's time to find my next target rather than porting back, waiting, find someone, and waste any gems or teleports. So just messaging, talking to other ones. Ragnar, shout out to him. That's state. Um, Dell's been around for a long time. So time to bring the pain. Chaos, man. This is rough. I apologize to you. Anyone that knows Chaos, this is what I'm gonna do because I attacked him a bunch, but it is once again it's safer state, and this is how I play. If people want to get mad, it is what it is. Um, let's just talk about victories and losses. But real quick here, we're gonna talk. It shows that I lost, but if you look 62K versus 59K, I'll take this loss any day, guys. Okay, so I know at that point his hospital is full. He's taking losses. It's time to go again. So I'll attack him again. I don't know if he was away from the keyboard, AFK, but let's watch another loss. So this is considered a loss. It's weird. Um, so check this out. sometimes a loss is a win. 62K losses versus 295K. Like he's lost 30K troops just from that attack. He's not getting them back. Maybe a listman might save him some, but you know, I don't deal much with enlistment, so I'd like to know the accurate, like if you get 90% recovery plus enlistment, are you actually losing 10% of your troops or you're losing 5%? But you can't go AFK during state for state, guys. Chaos, I am sorry, man. So I have something for you. If you message me on Discord, I have something for you. If anyone knows them, tell them to message me. I want the true chaos with 7DS. Message me. I'm not saying I can make everything right, but you are a perfect example on YouTube. I did not want to do this and make this a YouTube thing for you, but yeah, man, you do see he ports out of here, so he could have been doing anything. Like me, I was drinking coffee, making breakfast. You gotta be aware at any time, especially it's his alliance member that recalled his troops. Unfortunately, that's where I found him. Guys, that was the Sunfire Castle, State 1 versus State 7. We won. There wasn't much battle after that. So, PvP, that's how I PvP during State versus State. Our Sunfire Castles in State 1, it's PvE, man. We only attack turrets and we attack the castles. We don't attack people's furnaces. So, shout out. Hopefully, you guys learned something on PvP wise. Maybe you guys learned some Sunfire tactics. Cheers. Generation 6 Heroes underway. The video is underway. I have the video already prepped. Just waiting on the widgets for Lucky Wheel. So cheers, guys. Have a good one.